Ugh. As a recruiter, I'm not used to talking to this big a group, just like Lori. It's like, so this is a little intimidating for me. I'm used to one-on-one and getting people to talk to me and tell me their story. So first I want to say thank you to Connie, to Susanna, and to Catherine for this incredible honor. Women of Influence is my absolute favorite business record event of the year. I just love hearing all these stories, and tonight it just proved out again. It's just amazing, the women in our community. I want to say congratulations to all my fellow honorees. And again, what an amazing group of women to be in company with this evening. I want to give a special heartfelt thank you to the women of DSM FU, especially Michelle Mahoney, Krista Phillips, and Kim Butler-Hedgedis for nominating me for this honor. And for all of those that wrote support letters, thank you. I would also like to thank my parents, Kay and Dwayne Francis, my husband Rick, and the rest of my family for all of their love and support that has allowed me the time to have to invest in our community. I especially want to thank my stepfather for all of his love and support. I've had the pleasure of working with him for 30 years, and he has been a true mentor in business and in life. Sorry, slow. As I prepared my comments for this evening, I did reach out to a couple of my friends that are past award recipients as well. They were named Mary. I reached out to my Mary friends. They were very quick to share advice. From Mary Sellers, she said, "No, you can't just say thank you and leave the stage." She said, "Be poignant and memorable." Then I spoke with my friend Mary Coffin. She said, "Be brief and be funny." No pressure there at all. Receiving this honor has caused me to reflect on my life and my career. I've been so blessed to have had so many wonderful opportunities to be involved in our community. Over the years, I've served on numerous boards, commissions, committees, and while in those roles, I always tried to keep in mind who I was representing, trying to make the right decisions for those individuals. For example, while serving as the first female chair of the West Des Moines Waterworks Board of Trustees and working on regionalization of water for our community, I kept in mind what was right for the West Des Moines ratepayers. Sometimes that caused me to have to take stands that were not very popular or politically correct, but they were the right decisions to make, so I stuck to those guns. This honor has also caused me to consider who have been my women of influence. I think of my grandmother, Margaret Maple, first. She was a very strong, smart, classy woman with a lot of style. She had a great sense of humor and loved to laugh. She was a teacher in a one-room schoolhouse, was an avid reader, and a lifelong learner. She was active in her community both civically and politically. She showed me what it meant to be a strong woman with opinions. She didn't take guff from anyone, but she did so in a diplomatic manner. She was always interested in hearing. With giving me my skill of diplomacy, open-mindedness, love of art, and modeling good citizenship. She, along with my grandfather, Stanley Maple, were the inspiration for my philosophy of it's never wrong to do the right thing. The next big influence in my life is my mother, Kay Francis. She's been a huge influence on my life. When I was a child, we moved 7 times in 9 years. My father was in retail management, which meant that he moved ahead of us, leaving behind my mother and us children to pack up the household and move. She was incredibly organized and was working full-time at the same time. So she was amazing, and she taught us that that was a great adventure in life. She also taught me to find the good in people and in situations, to always look for the silver lining. I credit her with teaching me adaptability, resiliency, and the ability to meet and greet new friends and situations with enthusiasm. And finally, a major influencer in my life has been my network of female friends. I depend on them greatly, and I value them so. I've had the great fortune of being surrounded by amazing women in my life and in my career. Women who are strong, smart, sensitive, and supportive. Many of them are here tonight. I wish I could name each and every one of you individually, but I would be in violation of Mary Coffin's advice of being brief. This group of women includes all ages, stages of life, thinking back way long ago to Mary Louise Smith and the impact she had on my life, up to today to my current peers and my stepdaughters. I feel so incredibly blessed to have had such an amazing group of women who have helped me through some very difficult times in my life, but they've also been there to cheer me through the happy times. You've all had a profound influence on my life. My greatest hope is that I've had at least a fraction of the impact on others that these women have had on me. Most important, I hope that I can inspire and have a positive influence on my stepdaughters, their husbands, and my 3 precious grandchildren, who I hope you've seen running around this evening. So thank you again for this incredible honor. I'm truly humbled. Thank you.